Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the digital and social media news for leaders of nonprofits, churches, and faith-based organizations. I'm Natchi Lazarus, and this week we have news from YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, Google, and Twitter. This is the show where we bring you the top 5 news you need to know for this week in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first big news is from YouTube. YouTube announced in its blog that they are making 3 specific changes in the coming days. All 3 seem to be related to the way YouTube suggests videos to users who are watching something on their platform. The first is about the homepage and the up next section. YouTube says that it's making it easier for users to discover related videos to a topic that they are interested in or about a channel that they are interested in. The second is users will be able to tell YouTube not to recommend a video from a particular channel. So they can just click on the options on the video and say do not recommend videos from this channel. The third is users will be able to learn more about why YouTube suggested a particular video in the first place. So this is similar to what Facebook has, where you can say, why am I seeing this post, kind of a thing. So what this shows us is all social networks are moving towards giving more control to the users. So they are listening to the users and making the users feel like they are more in control of the content that they are seeing on their platform. So as a leader of nonprofit or a ministry, you have to be aware of this and make sure that the content that you create is very relevant to your users. When people come to your YouTube channel, they should not feel like they have to tell YouTube not to recommend your videos, or they should feel very connected to the content that you are creating. This is something for you to keep in mind when you are planning for your content. Our next news is from Facebook. Facebook announced last week that they are releasing transparency tools globally for advertisers, specifically in the areas of social issues, elections, and politics. So if anyone is advertising for these causes, then they need to be much more transparent and give more details about who is behind the ad. The announcement says that they are introducing tools that allow elected officials, those seeking office, and organizations aiming to influence public opinion to show more information about the ads they run and who is behind them. The announcement also said that Facebook is continuing their work to combat foreign interference in elections worldwide. Our next news is from Google. Google announced that augmented reality AR capability is coming to its display ads and to YouTube. We had earlier announced that the Google search is already having AR capability, and now Google is taking this into other products. What does this mean? This means that people will be able to look at a product in 3D on their computer screen or their mobile screen before they actually buy it. It is as close as possible to the real thing. For example, if you're buying a shoe or a bag, you will be able to rotate the shoe, flip it upside down, place it in different locations and kind of see how it works before you make that purchase. Now, even though this is related to product sale and advertising, this is a trend that as a leader you need to be aware of. Augmented reality is becoming much more prevalent, and you as a ministry and a non-profit could find ways to use it, maybe for education, for giving immersive experience to your audience online. There are different ways that you can use it, so start thinking about how you can use augmented reality. Our next big news is about WhatsApp. WhatsApp is getting closer to a commercial launch of its digital payment services in India. In India, the governing bodies have demanded that companies store transaction data pertaining to Indian users within the country. So Economic Times reported that WhatsApp has set up data storage facilities within the country to meet this demand, which means it's only a matter of time before the official launch happens. This could be big for the Indian digital payments ecosystem. So as a leader, I highly recommend that you watch out for it and make use of it for your nonprofit and your ministry. Our final news is about Twitter. Twitter seems to be testing a design in which users will easily be able to navigate from the home tab to the different Twitter lists. Twitter lists are simply ways to curate or collect tweets from a particular group of people or Twitter accounts. So earlier you had to do multiple things to go to the list, but now Twitter is testing a way in which you can just swipe from the home page and go through various lists very quickly. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you want to dig deeper into any of the news item that we spoke about today, then we've got the source link and the transcript in our news page. Our news page, natchi.net/news, has all the details so that you can dig deeper and get to know the news item in detail. Do share this with other leaders of nonprofits, churches, and ministries if you think this is going to be useful to them. And I also encourage you to subscribe or follow us wherever you're watching so that you do not miss another episode that we release. We release this news every Friday. I will see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, stay connected, stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.